Hi everybody, before we get started with the readings, just a quick update. We are now at 47% for my Reiki Master Apprenticeship Program. Thank you all so much for all of your support, especially over the holiday season when everything gets stretched a little extra tight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now on to the readings. Hello there, Pisces. Thank you so much for stopping by for your weekly tarot video forecast for the week of December 26th through January 1st. Let's see. First of all, happy New Year, everybody. I hope you have a fantastic, wonderful year. And what we have coming up for you on Monday, Pisces, is we have the Nine of Coins showing up in reverse. Now, the Nine of Coins is coming in two different ways for me, so I do think you guys are going to be manifesting this. Some of you one way and some of you another way. So Nine of Coins in reverse, the first thing that comes up to me is that this is a time whenever you know that you can be very independent and that you can handle things very well on your own, but you kind of wish you weren't alone, either romantically or handling some kind of situation alone. Doesn't have to be romantically. But there's some way that you're wishing that you weren't alone, even though you know you'll be just fine doing it by yourself, whatever, this thing might be. Now, the other way that this is coming in, is that there's something about your life or your lifestyle that you're realizing that you are not completely happy with, and you're ready and willing and you want to change it. And so you're starting to take those first steps towards changing that thing that you're not happy with about your lifestyle. So that's Monday, Pisces. And then Tuesday, what we have coming up for you is the Queen of Clubs showing up in reverse. Tuesday, I just feel like you're going to be feeling like kind of staying a little bit more to yourself, not being the super social person. You're going to want to be around, if you're around people at all, you're going to want to be around people who are close to you. People who live in the home with you or people who are close friends to you. Being a water sign, Pisces, I mean, we're talking, this is 2 days after Christmas. There's been a lot of socializing, hanging out with other people over the holidays for a lot of us. And, those of us who are empathic, and us water signs typically are more empathic, that can be very, very tiring. I feel like this is coming in for you on Tuesday as a time to rest and rejuvenate from all of that being around people all the time and, trying to be happy, trying to keep things peaceful. This is just some downtime just to rest and relax. Okay, Wednesday, downtime as far as being around people. Anyway, I mean, you may still be doing stuff. I'm not saying you're not working, but you're not socializing so much on Tuesday. On Wednesday, Pisces, what you have here is the Seven of Cups showing up in reverse. Wow. I'm hearing that you guys have been tortured by some decisions that you need to make, that there are options in front of you and that you need to choose what are those options that you want to move forward with and what you want to let go. And I'm hearing that just this decision has been really hard for you. It's been kind of a gut-wrenching type of decision for you. So Wednesday, when Seven of Cups comes up in reverse, this is telling me that you have set some priorities with those options and you are moving forward based on those priorities on Wednesday. Okay, looking at Thursday, what we have here is the Six of Coins. Six of Coins just means you're going to be asking somebody for some kind of help. This could be asking somebody to give you a ride somewhere. This could be asking for a bank loan for a mortgage or for a car loan. This could be asking somebody, this could be asking your grandkids if they want to help you make cookies. Just asking for some kind of help coming up on Thursday. Now, Friday, you have the Judgment card coming up, and this is telling me, Pisces, that on Friday you have some kind of decision to make that not only affects yourself, but also other people in your sphere of influence as well. And so you are taking the time to really look at this as well as you can from all different angles to see how it's going to benefit each of you the most. And when I say each of you, I mean all people involved. For some of you, it is just going to be you and one other person, but for others of you, it's going to be a bigger group than that. Now, Saturday, you guys have a fantastic card. This is the Lover's card, and this is a card that talks about partnership. Sometimes it can talk about romantic relationship. This can be somebody popping the question. This is about making a decision when it comes to partnership. And so this can be a business partnership. This can be maybe a friend that you're working together with a project on, so you're partnering with them for something like that. Or, like I said, this can be a romantic relationship. Whatever is going on here, this is something that is a positive move forward for that partnership. And then on Sunday, what we have coming up is the Knight of Clubs. And the Knight of Clubs is just telling me that you're feeling very adventurous. You may be actually traveling on Sunday, maybe a day trip, maybe something a little bit longer. But you know, you're just out wanting to explore and check out new things and maybe even meet new people. But definitely, I feel like this is you, Pisces. I know you're not a clubs personality, but I do feel like this is you actually, you know, in that sort of adventurous, excited mode, you know, doing things that you want to do, that you're interested in, that you enjoy, and that maybe you wouldn't always do, wouldn't normally be a part of just everyday life for you. Okay, so that is your week, Pisces. Thank you so much, everybody, for stopping by, for hanging out, for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. I do appreciate all of your support. But yeah, know that we are in between two holidays, but I do still hope to see some of you here for readings and some of you here for Reiki sessions. This is a great time to get a Reiki session and kind of get grounded after all the chaos and franticness of the Christmas holiday. And for those of you that I don't see here for one of those, then I'll see you back on the next video. Everyone have a fantastic week. Peace out. Hello, everybody. This is Amista, and I am coming to you today with something completely different than what you've ever seen here before, completely different than what I ever thought I would do. I have been taking Reiki training, and I've gotten level 1 and I've gotten level 2, and I really want to take master training because already I've realized that there are other people out there who need to know how to be um, able to do Reiki for themselves. And I'm not qualified to show them that or to teach them that or to pass that on to them or empower them with that until I become a Reiki Master. And so I was looking into a Reiki Master program, and I meet all the qualifications as far as that goes. I've been accepted into the Master program. But the last little bit of money is what I need some help with, and I'm hoping that you guys will help me with that. I need to raise another $3,000 to get myself into the program, and so that's where you guys come in. Um, what I'm doing is I am accepting very happily and very thankfully and very gratefully any donations that you may feel like you would want to give. If you don't want to, obviously, then don't. um, but if you do feel like you want to help me to get into this Reiki Master Apprenticeship Program, any help that any of you and all of you send is great. No donation is too small. I just ask that they're over like 35 cents because I think PayPal will take 35 cents of whatever comes in as a fee for collecting payment. But anything other than over 35 cents is no donation is too small. So there's the corrected version of that. And actually, I was looking I have over 7,000 subscribers. If every subscriber donated $1, I would be able to end this request. But So if you would like to donate, I would be extremely thankful. I would appreciate that a lot. Also, I want to do something for you in exchange for donating. So anybody who would donate at all, um, I would like to offer you 15 minutes of free Reiki distant healing. In other words, I would send you some healing energy where you would not have to come to my house, or we would not have to meet in person. Just like I do a lot of my readings by Skype or by phone. I can also send the healing energy without having to be right in front of you. We don't even have to be on the phone or on Skype when I do it, although I will want to touch base with you ahead of time to find out where you would like me to target that energy. If you have any particular thing you want to have worked on energetically, and also to touch base after it's done just to let you know that I have sent the energy in to check in with you, see how you're feeling, that type of thing. Anybody who donates anything more than $50, what I would like to do is send you some Reiki energy. I would send you the same amount of minutes of Reiki energy as you send dollars. So say you donate $50, then I would send you 50 minutes of Reiki energy. Anybody who wants to donate and doesn't want to receive Reiki but knows somebody else that they would like to have the Reiki sent to, feel free to let me know that, and you can gift that Reiki to somebody else, and I will just touch base with them, make sure I have permission to send them that energy, and talk to them about where they would like it targeted and all of that, just like I would if I was sending that to you. So that is what I've got going on, and I really appreciate, like I said, all of the help any of you can send. I know not everybody can send, not everybody will want to send help, but I am hoping that there will be enough to get me into this quickly. Otherwise, I would probably have to wait, I don't know, 6 months, a year before I had this kind of money to get myself into there, and I don't want to wait that long. I want to be able to empower people more quickly than that. So what I'm doing is I am in the description section underneath the video. I'm going to send you a link where you can donate, and you can choose whatever amount you want to donate, and I will probably also have that showing in the video as well. So thank you, everybody, for listening and for giving this some thought, some prayer, some attention. And thank you, everybody who actually does donate as well. I appreciate it all. Thank you so much. Peace.